It's a beautiful day, guys. We're back. We've got an exciting day ahead because we're flying the Bigfoot today at our local location, just down the road from home here in Salamander Bay. We're going to fly this. I've done a few adjustments to the plane and the remote. We've added some dual rates to the plane and expo. We're going to see how that goes because, like I said, I'm pretty simple when it comes to technology and flying planes. I just want to get out there and have fun. But I decided, you know, it is important to have things set up a little bit, but still, it's actually surprisingly not that hard to do this. So you can make it complicated or you can make it as simple as possible, and I'm going to continue to make it simple. I've also finally, viewers are going to think I'm crazy, but I've finally got the CG set, I think. So CG stands for center of gravity. So where the battery sits in the plane is center of gravity, so that you want to have the balance point on the plane so that the plane's sitting level when it's flying. And I haven't really done that. I've basically, I've played around with it, but we finally got it set properly. I measured it up on the wings, and the way you do that is you grab the wings when the battery's in and everything's there, and you pick it up similar to this. I've got some marks underneath it there. You can probably see the little silver mark there. That's on both sides. That's where you stick your fingers when the battery's in. So we're going to do that, and we're going to finally fly this thing with the right balance point. It's going to be some fun. We're going to get this thing in the air, and we're going to see how she flies with the right center of gravity, with a bit of dual rates and expo. Now, what's going on here? when it comes to this stuff, guys, I'm sorry, I'm a bit rough on the gear, and but I'm getting there. I'm learning, and I'm actually proud of myself. I'm proud that of where I'm at. So let's see where these things are. There's one there. I don't know how I'm meant to do this. How are you even meant to stick your fingers under there? That's crazy. If anyone can tell me how you find this center of gravity. Look, regardless of that, what I've actually done is I've moved the battery back quite a bit in the plane. So that's going to allow the plane, I feel like the planes, when I'm flying, it's wanting to nose, it's a bit nose heavy. So I'm hoping, I've moved the battery back quite a bit for the center of gravity, and it seems to be quite balanced on the ground. But we're just going to see what happens with this, guys, because it's all trial and error. We're learning and we're having fun. All right, that seems to be solid in there. Let's plug this baby in. Oh, I love that noise. You know why I love that noise? Because that noise means that we're about to fly RC planes. Hear that noise? That means we're about to fly. Anyway, guys, so here we are. I've got everything set up. Once again, we always want to check our control surfaces. Let me just hook my remote in. So we're in. I've got the switch set up on my remote. That's weird. We didn't have throttle then, but we've got throttle now. Flaps, throttle, ailerons, rudder, elevator. We're good there. Yeah, so I've got on a switch, I've got it set up at, I think I've got 100% rates for high rates and 20% expo. And then when I flick it down, I've got 60% rates, and I'm not sure what that is in millimeters, but 60% dual rates and 20% expo. So let's see how that goes. So yeah, look, you'll see here, right, when I flick this switch, have a look on the ailerons there, have a look there, watch the ailerons move when I flick this switch. See, that goes back to 100%, 60%. So I get less throws on the plane, but we're good to go. So we're going to take off. I'm going to have some fun. We're about to fly the Arrows Hobby Bigfoot and test my skills and see if we can get some more maneuvers happen, some more smooth movements and maneuvers, and let's see how we go. Let's fly, taking off. Flaps off, and we're up in the air. Darling, you just need to get out of the shot, darling, you're in the road. Oh, that's flying way better. Yep, the CG is in the right spot. This is what I thought. Yeah, I knew that's what it was. Bit of trim. Oh, that's what we wanted. It's so funny, I've gotten used to, you know, flying with high rates that it feels slow. Absolutely beautiful day of flying. She's climbing quite a bit. Alright, we're good. Okay, I'm gonna flick it into high rates. I don't know, I'm so used to high rates, you know, it just feels, it actually feels better. And now we're in high rates, we're good. Little snap roll. I don't know, was that a snap roll, guys? I don't know. Oh, sort of. Let's do some inverted, eh? I get a bit nervous flying inverted. Four-point roll. So it's a good thing when you're learning to fly RC planes is to learn to use rudder and ailerons at the same time. It feels weird, but it really helps you turn sharper, and yeah, it's just great for, let's do a big loop. come out of it. Woo-hoo! Woo. We'll do a snap roll the other way. We'll come back in, we'll do a climb. And we'll do a snap roll this way. Didn't really do it, but okay. Let's go this way. Sketch. Oh. Oh my God, I only lost the plane. Woo! Guys, if I did not have safe mode then, I would not have saved that plane. That was, don't ever do that. Oh my God, we nearly had to repair a Bigfoot. My heart is racing, mate. Did you see that? Whew. Alright, we're coming in for the landing. Landing. That was scary. That was scary, man. Yeah, I'm just playing around with it. Like what I've worked out is I like because I want to do aerobatics, so I like having a lot of control throws and like it feels weird not having high rates. And high rates means that you have a lot of throw with your controls, so you can just. I like that. I feel like I've got more control when I've got more control, if that makes sense. So yeah, when I dial it down and put it on low rates and put 60%, it just feels, it's all right, but this my style of flying and how I want to fly, I like more aggressive flying, I guess. So, but yeah, that was crazy. I nearly lost the plane, guys. If I did not have, I think I got in a spiral, and like I'm not experienced enough to know what to do in that situation. So it was lucky. It was pretty lucky. We got it back. We saved it. We saved it. That's probably the most scaredest I've been with this plane so far, anyway. So yeah. I mean, I said it before, and I'll say it again. That's how quick she can go down, guys. And well, that's all part of it. I love it either way, and you know, we just keep going. We keep flying. We keep learning, because that's what life's about. It's about learning, and as I say, learning's always a good thing. It's where we. That's another thing I would say. Like, if it was easy, it would be boring. I've always said that, and I'm a big believer in that. That if something was easy, you'd be bored with it, and you know you'd just be over it. You wouldn't want to continue doing it because it's boring, you know. So all right, we'll just check our control surfaces again, and round number 2, let's go. All right, I'm gonna dial it back to. Yeah, we got that. We got throttle, ailerons, rudder, elevator. flaps, check those again. Oh, we're living, we're on. We're on. We're gonna practice some touch and goes. Let's practice our touch and goes, guys. I'm gonna fly this whole pack on low rates, and we're just gonna have some fun and go for it. All right, taking off. We've just got a lady there, so we're just got to be careful what we're doing. Bit of trim. I was just trimming things up, guys. Now you need to stand behind me, darling, please, thank you. Just trimming things up. You cannot fly a plane when you can, but safety reasons, it's always good not to have someone around in the vicinity. Look it up. Let's do some low flybys here. Flick the flaps. Look at that. Just hovering with the flaps up. Thanks for coming. Flick back out of the flaps. We'll go back around and we'll practice a touch and go. It's a beautiful morning for flying, guys, I promise you. It is hardly a breath of wind in the air. Flaps, I think we're coming in a bit too hot there, but we're gonna do a little touch and go. Oh, back up. Out of the flaps. Climb. Here she comes. We'll go back around. We'll do a bit more of a lower one. We'll get more of a touch and go a bit closer to us. All right, coming in for another landing. She just wants to climb. Woohoo! We got her. We got her up. We got her down. Wasn't too bad. Let's go for another one. We'll actually do a turn from the other way now, coming back at us. We'll practice that again. We've got to practice the touch and goes because coming in for a landing. Get that thing down. Get her down. Oh my God, that was a fluke. Out of the flaps, back into it. Look at that. It's actually pretty impressed with that, guys. Let's do another one. Should we do one without flaps? See how fast she can touch the ground. All right. I nearly lost control then. I don't know what. Here we go, full speed with no flaps. You're upside down. Whew. Bit too fast. I need to slow them down, eh? by. Let's just not overthink it. No. No, that's just not. Sorry guys, I'm practicing. Like I said, I'm in low rates, and it's so slow in low rates. So like if I'm upside down, it's so slow. You know what I mean? And I don't like it. Here we go. We're cruising. Oh, we did it. We did it. Sketchy, but yeah, we did it. Oh. Here we go, upside down. Climb out of it. Oh, we didn't really climb out of it, we rolled out of it. It's still a big loop. Yeah, when you do your rolls with low rates and all that, just be careful you're up high enough. That's all I can say. All right, we're gonna come in for a landing. One thing I will say about the Bigfoot is she could do with a bit more power. And that's just speaking with, you know, like I don't know. Coming in for a landing. There you have it guys, she's down safely. We had a few wild rides there, but we got there in the end, and yeah, it's all learning, but whew, it can be a bit nerve-wracking, I'll tell you that. And that's why I say that, you know, the ready to fly planes, the smaller ones, like this is 1300 wingspan, which is 1.3 meters. Like, you need a little bit of room. Like, if you're learning, you don't want anything really smaller than this, you know what I mean? So smaller planes, smaller area to fly, and less stress. And this being a plug and play plane as well. So, but nonetheless, I had a lot of fun. We flew, we got it down safe, and it's fun. Flying is fun. RC flying, you're in it, you know, it's like, it's so real just to be part of it. You're so focused, and it's really good for the mind too, guys. So guys, stay tuned. We look forward to seeing you at the next location. We'll see you real soon.